Okay, all set to go. And now for the Twins, Phil Avilar, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's through there for a strike. It's 2-2. Suarez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Call. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one drilled left field. Hayes raging back on it. And that one is out of here.
Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Chris McIntyre with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Leading off, Miles Straw. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. So up next for Toronto, Nick Allen. Swing and a miss. And the count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Throw to first. And they get the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Down in order. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Mark Fernandez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Check swing, called strike. 1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they take a 2-run lead. Back to the top of the lineup, Phil Avilar. The next Twin up to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Check swing, called strike. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. They'll throw in, and the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Could be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Rob Refsnyder. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Rip to third. Lewis throws to first. And that is that. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And he grounds one to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Digging in, Chris McIntyre. And the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Now this one gets through. Call. Headed for the plate. There comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 8.
Mark Fernandez, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab for the second out. And the batter now, Gabriel Arias. the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. Runner around third. The run scores all the way from first. 5-3 now.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped to short. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Late on that fastball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cabrera snips on the bag. One up, one down.
Third baseman, Nick Allen.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. Runner at second, 2 down.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays.
Now
so the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Phil
Number
Aguilar.
78, Brian Hoey.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So up next, Alex Call.
Well, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's way outside. And it's 2-2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Now batting number 35.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfect.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Back up the middle and a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Outside. Second and third, one away. Just off the inside edge.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, second
So
baseman,
they're all loaded
Gabriel
up. Here's the second
Arias.
baseman, Gabriel Arias. That one the other way. Altuve. There's one. He's out. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in for the out. Now here's Jake Bauers. Caminiti ready to fire now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Cabrera puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Riley
2 outs,
Adams.
base is empty. Next to hit, Riley Adams. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now, Rob Refsnyder.
Ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now here is Leo Jimenez. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. That'll make it out of here.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch.
Now pitching.
Jacob Junis takes over on the mound.
Number 16.
And as relievers go, he's not a big
Jacob
strikeout guy.
Junis.
He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Phil Avilar. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the
Now
strike
batting
zone,
right
and he got him
fielder,
to
Alex
chase.
Call.
That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster. A couple of hits in a row for him here. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Chris McIntyre. 2 on, 2 outs. That one misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Love how he let that ball travel,
Now
trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Royce Lewis.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that one is lifted in the air. Straw chasing after it. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Here comes the manager out of the
Now pitching
on
for
the mound now
Minnesota,
for the Twins, Chase
number
Burns.
26.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Out towards left center. Avilar sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So digging in, Nick Allen. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Avilar right there to make the grab. 2 away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Avilar should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brennan Bernardino.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. That one ripped right center field. Straw going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Straw sizes this one up, and that is that. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. Just missed.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's to third. Lewis zips it to first, and they get Altuve for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jake Bauers. There's the strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Work to do. It's 10-5. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. And now for the Twins, Phil Avilar. Popped up. Guerrero. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Alex Call. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. He's in there. Runners at the corners here. One away. Jeffers getting ready to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris McIntyre. That's outside. Ball 2. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Jays, catcher Riley
Here's a 1-1.
Adams.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Ground ball left side. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, and he went. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Arias makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Blue
Pitching
Jays.
change here, Brad Keller.
Number 40.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Got it. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Mark Fernandez, the next Twin up to hit. Not close with that one. Counts full, 3-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez up and loosening in the pen. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
And now 1-2. 2 out, space is empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Arias sends it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Allen.
So up next, Nick Allen. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 out, space is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Got him swinging. This one. The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Bowers makes the catch. One away. Phil Avilar digs in now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. The relay. The tag, and he's safe. 12-5 is our score.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Ryan
Anytime
Jeffers.
you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now fly ball to right center. Strong sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. So bottom of the ninth. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Austin Hayes. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll get off into the seats. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Slice to right. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jake Bowers next up for the Blue Jays. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for Minnesota, number 16.
Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Riley Adams next up for the Blue Jays.
2 balls, 1
in the
strike.
dirt. Well done behind the dish. Hayes at third with 2 away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one. And here is Sosa to the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here,
Now
just a base
batting,
hit, like we will
second
score two.
baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Runners stay put. That's ball one. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. Now batting Jarren Duran. And that one fouled off. There's a strike. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. One run's in, the second run scores. Headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by two. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Now batting Triston Casas. He's 0 for 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1.
Clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's out to center field. Taylor sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. 9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-0. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. On the corner for a strike. 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As 2 runs score on the play. Jonathan India at the plate.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Jeffers down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Edmundo Sosa. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fought off foul. In the air, right side. And that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1.
Nope.
Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning.
That's ball 4.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Abraham Toro. Big spot for him here. No throw, safe at second. And the tying run is now in scoring position. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that is out of play.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know,
First and second, 2 outs. Edmundo Sosa up next for the Red Sox.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. And this one ends. Well, Singy, we get to... It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Chris McIntyre, the next Twin up to hit. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the DH, Chris McIntyre.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. McIntyre turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And that's in for a strike.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
The pitch. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Two outs. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Not a lot of players at this level who have the base running instincts to move up on a ball that doesn't kick away that far. Perfect read on that bounce.
Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 1 gone, runner at first. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Chris McIntyre. 1 for 2. Late swing fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Larnach at first, 1 gone. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 2 down. Back in Minnesota, bottom 9. Now it's the Twins DH, Chris McIntyre. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Okay,
0-1.
swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Montgomery will hit next. That one's upstairs, ball one. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Go-ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Brings it in for the third out. White Sox strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Chris McIntyre, a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest part of the cycle, the triple.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And 1-2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because
Mark Fernandez now at the plate.
Now batting,
He's 0 for
number
1.
8.
The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two pull hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. McIntyre getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mangum sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. So now here's the DH. Chris McIntyre. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Chris McIntyre, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down go the Twins in order. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Chris McIntyre, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And he pumps it a strike. King, 32 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Still able to come through behind
Now
in the count
batting,
right there.
second
He kind of rolled
baseman,
over on this pitch a little bit,
Gabriel
but he got enough
Arias.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. 2 outs. In the dirt. Now this is in the air down the line. Morin under it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over.